Alrighty. Probably. Perfecto. Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back to maybe the last playthrough of Bloodstained. Maybe another playthrough of Bloodstained. I say maybe the last playthrough because I am not good at this game. This is not going well for me. Or for anyone, for that matter. It is, I described it in my other playthroughs in the last, two? That compared to other Metroidvanias I played, the gameplay in this is very stiff. It's very... it's so just frustrating to go from the smooth, free mobility of Prince of Persia, Hollow Knight, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, or Ori and the Blind Forest, to this. It's just... it is so frustrating, but because I like you people. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. It's not... it may be like trying to pull my teeth out. I'm going to keep trying. Skill shot on that. Okay. I do remember this trick. Bit, did you just run away? What? Crap. Did she eat me? There she goes. If only that girl could die faster. If only I had a parrying ability. Or, I don't know, a way to slide under them. Something. But no, all I have are these really lame slow attacks. I think what we're gonna do is just avoid, if possible, the witch creature. Boy, you don't die. I got cow. It's possible to call up the state register. Anyway. Oh yeah, we probably should have gone somewhere else before we continued here. Oh, too late. Jeez. It's like a new type of gun over there. Alright. Killed a giant cat. I'm not interested in dealing with you, sir. There you go. That's what I need. Alright, so now we can actually try to take it seriously. Is that a flying sword? What the freak? Okay. Why not? Sure. Flying swords. That works. What the heck? Okay. That's perfectly normal. And this leads to a new area. Crucify. Okay. Nice. And again, we still don't have big hands, so we can't move that still. I'm starting to kind of sort of a little bit get a handle on this garbage, but it's still not that good. Oh great, now we're back here. So what I want to do is actually leave this place so that I can get some stuff. We need some stuff. If we're going to continue here, we need some stuff. So let's see. Yeah, we can get them out of here. So I will have to come all the way this way, go up, and then come down, and then this way. Okay. Let's see if there's anything I can rant about while we do all this. Okay, well, this was something. So yeah, I can talk about this one. All right, so this is a story about a YouTuber named Gatus. He's from like the Netherlands, and he does these YouTube videos where he just like talks about what his opinions, what he believes, and he has some interesting opinions. He started off, I think, level up, as a, real quick, I need to turn it down a little bit, actually. That's better. I think he started off as a, I think I'm going the wrong place. Yeah, I'm going the wrong place. As someone who talks about the benefits of eating raw meat, I think. But from there, he started to expound on a variety of different topics. He would talk about eating raw meat. He's one of those sun gazers. Those are people who like to stare at the sun for like really extended periods of times, because they're under the assumption that it can give them like knowledge, like they can extract, some of them think this, that they can extract data. So there's no one else I can teleport to, so I can't use that. Extract data from the sun. And so that's what he does. He does sun gazing. He's part of the raw meat culture. But then he has just a couple of other opinions that are, to say the least, concerning. One of them being that incest, not all that bad. He thinks that if you have a sister or a brother and you are attracted to each other, and let's say there's just no one else around, or let's say you have to like reproduce, but there's just no one else around, well then just do it with your sister or do it with your sibling. That's perfectly fine. I think he even said he was okay with like parent-child type of relationship. He's like, this is perfectly normal, perfectly acceptable. And that kind of leads to another idea of his. He thinks it's perfectly fine for people, grown men or grown women, to have sexual relations with children. He's okay with pedophilia. I think his logic is girls, they get their period or start being able to have kids. Around the age of like 12, 13. If you're not supposed to be sleeping with them, why are they able to start having kids around that time? That's the kind of logic he uses. He also thinks women are nothing but giant birthing chambers, basically. That's basically what their entire life should be, just giving birth to babies and as many babies as physically possible. He also thinks cannibalism isn't that bad of an idea. I forgot what reasoning he gave, but yeah, he thinks it's not that crazy that we dabble in partaking of each other's flesh. He has a lot of strange ideas, really messed up ideas, almost to a point it's like, you're just saying this just to rage bait people, right? Like, he just has the most wild idea. Like, if it's a conspiracy theory, he probably believes it. Like, think of the most outlandish thing you can think of. He will say he believes it. Or you can probably guess or assume he most likely believes it. But despite having all these terrible, and that's just like scratching the surface of some of the things that this guy believes. Despite having all these really awful, disgusting beliefs, somehow people dated him. They found it a good idea to date this man. So you had this one woman who was dating him. Let me come over here and save. And her name, I think, was Diane. They were dating, and sometimes she would show up in his videos. And in one of his videos one day, she looked really battered up, jacked up, and...
Are you eating properly? What are we transmuting this time?
Let's see if we can enhance our shots. Which one do I have equipped?
So, Johannes, you and Dominique are old acquaintances.
Yes. She's risked much to help us, despite her position in the church. For example, she arranged for the galleon that took us here, and she gave us use of one of her homes. That was where you first woke up.
Why would she be so kind?
I don't know, but she seems interested in alchemy. She even helped me develop the rite that stopped the crystal from overtaking you. As far as I'm concerned, she took us in after the guild's destruction when no one else would, and has allowed me to continue in my research. We owe her a huge debt.
We do.
I'm curious. I had head flail, heretical grinder, head flare and heretical grinder, sword expert.
Are you eating? So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Cool. Any foods I can prepare yet? So I need rice. Okay.
Promise you'll stop Jeeble no matter what.
Oh, let me see first. So yeah, he's dating this woman, Diane. And yeah, they're in a video together. She was brought up, and Gardas is explaining what happened, how they're like in the woods. I think he came to be filming a video, and these guys came up and like just beat her up. And he's saying how, I'm pretty sure he's saying how he tried to stop them. But yeah, they just beat up his girlfriend. And he's acting all mad. And he's kind of like almost forcing her to like nod in agreement. Just like, yeah, that's what happened. And
I found a carriage that will take me across the courtyard bridge, but a stone statue is blocking the way.
yeah.
What a coincidence. A message arrow just arrived from Zangetsu. In the Temple of Rainbow Glass, seek the demon carrying a stone statue in tribute. Perhaps that demon's shard is just the power you need.
Does Zangetsu have Herculean strength? How did he manage to cross the bridge?
He drew a little sketch here at the bottom of a burly man leaping a great chasm.
Oh, come on.
Is there anything else you need?
So now I have a hint how I'm supposed to get over there. That's good.
What are you looking to buy?
These.
Is this right? Many thanks.
Thank you. Too bad I can't just buy rice. I have to buy rice seeds and figure out how to plant it. Alright.
What are you looking to sell? What are you looking to sell? Is this right? Many thanks.
I'm gonna keep the sword aspect.
Is this many thanks? Is this right? Can I help you with something else? Is this right? Many thanks.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll...
Alright. Doing a save or head back out. So there's a demon in the Rainbow Glass Temple, that will give me a shard that should allow me. Oh, dang, let me look through my shards then. These are attacking ones. I feel like tacos with Veppa's tentacles, conjure column flame. Fireball. And that's that. Okay, so there's a demon I have to defeat that will give me the ability to push things out the way so that I can get across. Well, at least now we have a goal.
Have you learned anything new? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Oh, okay. Lindsay's little sister Rosalie death by killing the demons responsible.
Help my little sister kill those murderers!
Yes, calm down, please. You're a little too high strung. I think this has become my favorite weapon. Good range, good strength, good speed. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Gardas. So yeah, he's dating this woman, and so they tell a story about how apparently she was attacked by these people. But come to find out, it was actually, surprise, surprise, considering the type of nonsense he thinks about women. Turns out he's the one who beat her up. He told her, hey, we're gonna film a YouTube video. And so they go out into the woods. And then once there, he proceeds to just start beating the crap out of her. He like attacked her from behind and beat her. And so eventually she managed to get out that relationship. She leaves him. She leaves Gardas. Gardas starts dating this. Wait, no. Gardas then is seen with his wife, who's from Canada. He's sitting with his wife in some video. And in the video, I forgot what they're like talking about. But they're saying how, I think they said how they have gone back to Canada, I think it was. Well, no, the wife was from Netherlands. And they were saying how they were in Canada. That's what it was. While that's happening, and after that video comes out, we have Diane getting attacked by like this girl and this guy. I'm trying to think. It's a demon with the rainbow glass. Oh, you get to mark things. That's cool. So like, so we came out up here and we didn't get any treasure chests. Yeah, it's like this girl and this guy, and they attack Diane, and they throw acid on her. And so she's in critical condition in the hospital, and police are investigating, like, who would have done this. And looking at the video, it kind of looks like it could be Gardas and I think it's his daughter. I think so. I think the kid he's with is his daughter. So, but if you remember correctly, around the time this acid attack was done on Diane, Gardas and his wife, who he was married to during the time he was dating Diane, Gardas and his wife did the video saying, "We're in Canada." But the police did some investigations, and it seems like there's not many people. They're like, there's no one really else who would attack Diane like that. And the reason they suspect it's Gardas is because they think Gardas is helplessly in love with Diane. He doesn't like the fact that she won't accept him back. So they're guessing they tried to kill her. Kind of like a I can't have you, no one can type situation by the sounds of it. I need to get up there now. So, because the police suspect it's Gardas and his wife, who did this, they're trying to apprehend them. And at this moment, at the time of the video, they have not captured Gardas and his wife for the attempted murder. So it is stated that they are on the run from the law for conspiracy and attempted murder of Diane. And he's still making YouTube videos. While he's on the run, he's still making videos. He is still on YouTube, and that's the part that was crazy to me. I think what happened was he said some crazy nonsense, and because of that, he had his YouTube channel removed. It was, I think the term is like if you get too many copyright strikes, you can get your YouTube channel deleted, I think is basically what happens. And if that happens, only in this case it wasn't copyright strikes for Gardas, it was because he was just talking about so much nonsense that the YouTuber was just like, no, you can't make videos anymore. So he's supposed to be banned from making YouTube videos. But, he, somehow he got another YouTube channel and he started up making videos again. So he's out there right now, supposedly running from the law for attempted murder. Still making YouTube videos. You can find him still. He just has some of the wildest ideas. Again, particularly when it came to women. He said something how like if a woman does a particular thing, they're hideous, they're ugly automatically. I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, just some of the most hateful things towards, again, specifically women. But somehow that freak of nature got girlfriends, a wife. It was so strange. Like, I feel like with everything he was saying, you definitely don't want anything to do with that. Particularly if you're a female. But yeah, I don't remember all the details. It was a pretty short video. And the only reason they even talked about him is because, again, he's being accused of trying to murder his girlfriend. Or ex-girlfriend, so. Okay. Okay, so this is saying there's a demon in here with the rainbow. Glass shards. We haven't gone this way. Oh, it's just this. My only guess is I have to search around here a bit more. See if I can find something. So, the point is that there's a demon you need to kill. That, will give me a shard that allows me to move into it. Which that would be great. Okay, so this leads to a new place. Okay, so this is another part of this joint. Max XP. Shortcut. I don't want to fall out there because I think I did that one time and it led to me being back down here. So yeah, that is the relatively short case of gardens. I feel like something happened. You get some type of ability. Oh, wait a second.
Go! Come! Go!
That's the I know what that is. That's my directional attack. That's all it is. I'm my MP build up some first. That's how I kill that cat. What's this? Okay, K/ID 1764. The guild has been abandoned by yet another patron. Today's world sees our work as meandering, fruitless mysticism, and whilst my superiors have tried scaring the aristocracy by insinuating their mockery of the intangible will bring demons to their gates, I doubt these tactics will suffice to avert the guild's demise. QIY 1764. My superiors act with alacrity now. They have sent a missive demanding I focus my studies on the conjuring of demons, so they see my crystal as a waste of time. And this new task is not. The Liber Logath has been with the guild for generations. If they think I can squeeze a demon out of it now, their faith is sorely misplaced. Capacity. Oh, it's one of these things now. Cool. Helpful.
A demon!
Wait! I'm a good killer, Barber.
Are you?
Butchers and cutthroats all say as much.
I'm not a cutthroat. I've never cut anyone. Well, I have, but it's these scissors. They've cursed me to become a demon.
Then why not cast them aside?
Cast them aside? If I could take them off, I wouldn't be cursed. Duh. The name's Todd. And the only way my curse will be lifted is if I barber my way through 666 different hairstyles.
What?
Well, why not just make the hairstyles up then? Lop a little off here or there.
Ah, there's a penalty for sloppy lopping. If I don't give my patrons good haircuts, the scissors kill them dead.
Oh.
You have the worst curse ever.
Oh.
Yes, quite literally, yes. Please, can you help me find information about hairstyles? I'll cut you for free.
That is not an enticing offer.
No, not cut you. Cut it. Wait, what are you even worried about? You look like you could rip me into 100 pieces.
I really could. All right, you have a deal.
Fascinating. People do their hair like this?
Todd has mastered a new hairstyle. Oh, I can customize. Let's make it. Ooh, that's pretty. That's bad. Let's make it. This is her hair color, right? Oh, that's nice. Change your hairstyle. Skin color. I can make her yellow. I can make her pink. And change her eye color too. That's pretty cool.
The look suits you fine.
Thanks. That's it. It's just him back here. Alright, cool. Let's see. Where else? Argument int increases your int. I was kind of hoping beating that guy would give me the big hand ability. Oh my gosh, what the heck? What? What the heck? Why was it still hurting me? Okay, yeah, we can't go down there yet. I'll head towards the save point, so... Alright, never mind, just... Increase dagger and reaper damage. Sinister heart. I was kind of hoping that one of these guys, cause I think this is definitely the area where that big hand demon is. I just gotta find him. Here we go. Whoops. So annoying how just touching it hurts me. Okay. Grab on certain object and manipulate. So now I'm gonna come back here. And come down here. And save. All right. Cool. Continuing on. So, how do you use it? Shard. There you go. Come. Yeah, use that. Max XP. Awesome. Just allows you to rest. Alright, so now we can go to so that's how you, okay, so it's R1. That's what sector R is. Cool, so now we can go to that place. We're gonna go down, save, and then we can go over to the other place. Okay, I think I might continue the game, you guys. I'm starting to get a handle on how I should work this. So I think what it is that I just need to change how I think about the game, how it works, all those things. As long as I can do that, we should be able to get through this together. Petrol array. Hello. Would you like to burger? Alright, let's head down to... there are a couple of places I couldn't go to because I didn't have this ability, but now that I do, I should probably go and get potions before we continue on. Don't want to die. this weekend, I am starting the anime Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like it's gonna be fun. I'm also going to be catching up on my Black Butler. So, having another anime weekend. I'm excited. This is not what I need. We need to go not this way again. I might end up watching more random Banana Fish episodes today too. And every time I watch another episode, I pick up other things that I just did not realize before. And yeah, it's crazy. That show is, I know, again, I talk about it a lot, but show's wild. Very well done. Hurts. But dang, is it wild. So I need to come over here. So yeah, we're going the right direction. My footing in this game a bit. Finally. We don't have the key for here still. Did I have my speed spinner? We don't have our key for there yet. Let me stand here for a little bit. Let my MP come back a bit. Let's see if there's anything else I can talk about. We might stop soon. Because I do a couple other things I gotta do. Around my apartment. Before I can sit down and watch anime for the rest of the day. Release Todd. Toad. That's it. Here, I was thinking it'd be something special. Guess not. Well, I mean, we do have to go over that bridge, so I guess it's not so useless.
What you need is a giant hand. Giant hands do giant things, said no one in particular.
Well, we've done it now, sir, so can we get a move on?
What you need.
Okay, fine. I'll throw it over the ledge. Will that make you happy?
I'll take you to a place.
There we are. Donna.
We are here.
Nice. HP max. Heck yeah. Took a while, but I think I am truly starting to get my footing in this game. So yeah, it really was just me. It's still, I still greatly prefer, let's read this. Hatchet heal while airborne, bring your heal down at enemies. Can be done in my boots. Other Metroidvanias I played, it's definitely not my favorite, but okay, so cool. Now we have a teleporting thing for here. Great. It's good enough. I still prefer. I think my favorite Metroidvania is Ori.
You.
Let's not go there just yet. It's gone. Can she play? Nope. She just sits there.
You.
She's saying, why you? Just like, the nerve. Why I never. Let's see, an unpleasant game of cat and mouse with the monsters forced me to retreat. But then while stealing through the garden, I noticed that a blue treasure chest I had plundered once before had been freshened with a new item. Who on earth could have put it there? That is odd. That looks like a monster. Hello. Got so many new demons. What is that? Oh, I hate these things. I hate the demon ladies. Those things suck. Where'd the lady go? I want to kill you. I feel like you might be able to give me something helpful. Gotta kill enough of those. I'm gonna let my MP come back. Might take some time, but I don't want to move forward and potentially get murked. But yeah, we're gonna start Bungo Stray Dogs, and then I think after that, I'm not sure what I'm gonna watch. I've been watching Pandora Hearts a lot. That's an older anime, it's like 2012. It is pretty darn good. It does have a couple creepy things in it. Like literally, you have this girl, this grown woman licking this kid's face. That wasn't what I was signing up for. That was a lot, and there were a couple of times where they caressed this cute little green-eyed blonde boy's face. And it is different. It is definitely on the suggested side of the pillow. It's odd. It's not that common. I can only think of like 2-3 times throughout the entire show, and I'm on episode like 18 or something now. So it doesn't happen that commonly, but it's very odd and sudden and unexpected every time it does happen. But it's a good show. I talked about it a little bit before. You have this kid, Oz, who is sent down into this place called the Abyss by this group called the Baskerville group or something like that. And he makes this contract with this creature called a chain named Alice, but her chain name is Bee Rabbit. And by making this contract, they come out of the Abyss. Come to find out, they were in the Abyss for 10 years. And so once they come out, they work with this group called Pandora to stop Baskerville, because Baskerville is trying to conjure up and put into place pieces that would cause this tragedy to happen. And this tragedy happened hundreds of years ago, and resulted in a lot of people dying. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm liking it. It's, I think, 25 episodes, so I'm almost done with it. It has the occasional annoying, stupid sexual content, but I would say it's not that common.
Oh! Yeah! You!
Kettlebells. A magic that summons forth a familiar does not consume MP. Summon forth Carbus to help you. Oh, so you get different ones. So she's just constantly here now. Got a little pet. Nice. Oh, and a save point. Beautiful. So, yeah, I do greatly enjoy the show. I watched that show because I watched 2 animes at the, or more like I watch multiple animes at the same time. So, like, at the moment, I'm watching. You're a little slow, sweetie. I'm watching Fire Force, Black Butler, Pandora Hearts, and then I'm starting Bungo Stray Dogs this weekend. What's this? So I'm watching 4 to 5 animes at the same time right now. on so many levels. Crap. This isn't going well. No, I'm running away. We're going to leave the premises so that we can get some health potions. Leaving the premises. So yeah, watching a lot of animes. And I'm having a great time with it. My anime binge is going strong. It has been. Only thing is, again, because I'm still not completely over Banana Fish, literally just hearing certain words reminds me of him. Hearing Japanese reminds me of him. You know you're going through it when a whole freaking language reminds you of a person. That's insanity. So that's the only downside, but I'm enjoying the shows. Black Butler is such a time. Fire Force being back makes me so happy. There was one anime I watched a couple weeks ago called 91 Days, and I saw a couple of posts about that one, saying how, oh, it's such a good show and all that stuff. And like after watching it, I straight up almost fell asleep when I first started watching it, and I did fall asleep. I actually paused it and took a nap because I was just so tired. But I finished it. I think it's 13 episodes, something like that. And after watching it, I wouldn't say it's a bad anime. I would not say that. It is a fine anime. It is done well. Animation was good. Voice acting was good. The story was interesting enough. However, the story just wasn't for me. The idea is you have this guy, I forgot his name, and his whole family is wiped out by the mafia. By these mafia people. And so it is just him infiltrating this mafia family. So that he can get his revenge for what these people did to his family. Like, they killed his little brother, they killed his mom, he killed his dad. He's the only one who survived. So we've yet to open this. We need a key. So yeah, it's just a revenge story. And it's a lot of mafia stuff and things like that. And you know, that's just not my vibe. I wouldn't say it was a bad show, like I said. It was well done. It's a good show in its enactment of everything. And again, the animation, the voice acting, the story, like, is well written. It's just not the type of story that I'm interested in. So like, I would say if you're really into like mafia stories and like revenge stories like that, you'll enjoy it. There was one part I started to finally get intrigued in the story, but it took like episode 9, which is basically the entire show, for me to actually start getting interested. And the only reason I finished it was because, well, I mean, I think I was feeling pretty bad that day because I missed it. So I was just like, I've already started it, I'll also finish it. So I just stuck with it. And I'm glad I did, because now I can, you know, give my opinions about it. I do like how they ended it. It kind of left it up for interpretation. Sort of, kind of. Like, if you pay attention, you can kind of get what they were trying to do. I was confused by the ending. I actually had to Google it and actually kind of discovered by accident what had happened in the ending. So that was interesting. The ending was very interesting. But yeah, just, you know, I'm not that interested in mafia revenge stories, I guess. So it just really wasn't my vibe. But if that's your thing, then yeah, by all means, go watch it. That's why I feel like when people say shows like animes, just forget animes, are overrated or bad or mid. Like, there's some people say like, oh, Demon Slayer's mid, or JJK's overrated, or AOT actually isn't that good. I'm like, okay, time out. Take this! I don't like JoJo. I don't like JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I've seen a couple of episodes, I believe. I think I've seen maybe 2. And when I was watching it, I was like, okay, it's a show. But I can't, right now, I can't see myself going and watching that show. But I would never say JoJo is overrated. It's not a good show. It's mid. It's just not for me. See, I was talking to myself a couple days ago, because I do that all the time, saying how anime is an art form. Anime is different from other TV shows that I watch personally. Like, when I watch, say, Monk, Psych, or literally any other TV show, like, say, a K-drama or something. When I watch those, I'm watching strictly for entertainment purposes. I don't typically walk away from watching a K-drama thinking about, oh, how did the music help with adding to the atmosphere? How was the acting? Or was the story well thought out, well written? Sometimes I might think about that. But typically after watching...
You know, I consider myself a high jumper. But there are places in the castle that even I can't reach. Something's wrong with this place. The architecture seems off.
Well, remember, the castle came straight from hell. It's not going to work the way we expect. Who's to say it was meant to be inhabited in the first place?
Zangetsu is investigating the castle too. How does he get around?
Well, your jump strength is a result of the crystal augmenting your flesh. But his comes from training and discipline that have enabled him to transcend human limits. I understand he has the ability to jump a second time in midair.
So what I hear is get good.
What? He does not.
Funny you should mention Zangetsu. He sent a message arrow, which reads, "In the shrine to the printed word, seek the demon bounding across the sky."
In the shrine to the printed word. See the bounding across the sky.
Well, maybe that demon shard would allow me to jump in midair.
If so, it would open new avenues for you with...
I shall think about
What
that.
are you looking to sell? Is this... Then we have a deal.
I don't like this one.
Is this right? Many thanks.
I don't like bone toss
Is
either.
this... Many thanks.
Yeah.
Is this... Then we have a deal.
Increases coverage.
What are you looking to buy?
Whole lot of these. So I can only hold 8 max. Ooh, a high potion. Get 3 of
Is
those.
this many thanks?
Bummer. Let's get some holy water for cursing.
Is this, then we have
Or
a
for
deal.
curses. That could be helpful.
Is this when we have a deal?
I get one of
Is
these.
this thank you?
That could be helpful.
Is this when we have a deal?
Flexibility to petrified flesh.
Is this when we
Just in
have a
case.
deal? Thank you.
Domo. So, yeah, that's how I kind of see other shows. And that's just me. This is all me. Not saying you have to think like this. With anime, though, I see it as an art form. And like with other pieces of art, not everything's going to be for everyone. Not everyone is going to like the same art you do. But that doesn't mean the art is bad inherently. For example, there might be a Picasso out there that, you know, isn't your favorite. But that doesn't mean that the painting wasn't well executed, that the brushstrokes weren't well done, that the coloring chosen for the piece was bad or was a bad choice. Art's very subjective. So you may not like the choice, but that doesn't mean that the choice is inherently bad. So that's how I see anime. Oh, fine, I opened that freaking door up. Jeez Louise. There are plenty of animes that I'm sure that are perfectly well executed, well written, voice acting's good, animation's great, all that stuff. But like the story maybe just isn't my thing. The type of art just isn't for me. So that's why I don't like it when people are just like, man, JJK ain't worth it. It's mid. It's bad. Or ALT is overrated. It's bad. It's poorly written. I literally saw a reel on Instagram recently. Where are we going? That's a great question. I should probably figure that out first. Said something about printed something. There's something with double jump. I mean, we were exploring over here. I guess we can just run over here and keep going. I suppose. This game is very linear. It's like very, which, you know, whatever, but you know, kind of interesting they did it like that. Anyway, continuing on. I saw a reel where someone was saying it was like an interviewer. Someone asked this guy, what's an overrated anime? And this guy literally said AOT. And you know what he mentioned about the issue with it? He said, oh, the story is not well written. The world is mid. Nothing makes sense. And he goes on to complain about the technology of AOT, saying how, oh, they're still using candles, but somehow they have steam-powered machinery? Or like, he said they're using candles still, yet they have this high-tech technology? That makes no sense. And I'm like, of all the things to start complaining and whining about AOT, you chose its technology, forgetting it's an anime. It's not real. So it can do things like that that make no sense in reality. but because it's a TV show. That's like going to Demon Slayer and being like, Zenitsu going that fast don't make no sense. That's like, that's like starting to complain about some of the most ridiculous things about Demon Slayer. Like, for example, this guy, Tengen, he went at it with a upper 4 demon. There are rankings for demons, and the smaller number, the higher of a rank the demon is. And so Tengen lost his arm, and he was fighting this upper 4 demon with 1 arm. Imagine looking at that, and one of his weapon he uses is like 2 swords chained together. So imagine watching that fight and then being like, that makes no sense. He can't spin the thing correctly if he only has 1 arm. I'm just like, okay. It's called a TV show? Things don't make sense. You're right. He should be on the ground probably bleeding out. But no, because it's anime, he's perfectly fine. There's also something called breathing techniques that give you like these crazy superpowers. That makes no sense. That's not based in reality in the slightest. But we accept it because it's an anime, you dip. You can make things not make sense. You can put things that make no sense in reality in an anime. We all do it. Everyone does it. So for him to start complaining about the realism about their technology as to why, and that being a reason why AOT is mid, is not even mid, a bad show? That was probably the worst take I've ever heard in my life. And I'm not even gonna say, I have a friend, I have a buddy who says, hey, I'm not into AOT. I'm not interested. And I'm just like, that's fine. Because guess what? It's an art form. Anime is art. So not everyone's gonna like the same art you do. That doesn't mean it's objectively bad. And I think that's my problem with people using that language. I feel like it's important to be like, hey, JJK, not for me. I can understand why people like it, but it's not for me. That's how I am with JoJo. I'm just like, I understand why people can like it. I understand completely. Just not for me. So that was that. I'm not gonna say it again. You don't have to like AOT. That's perfectly fine. It's not meant for everyone. JJK, Demon Slayer, all other animes. There's some animes though that aren't even art. It just should not exist, like we do here. That's the anime where it's literally just a freaking porno for rape. That's not art. That's just disgusting. So not all anime is kind of like how not all paintings are art. Some paintings are just like a banana taped to a wall. That's not art. That's just nonsense. So I don't care what you say. That's not. There's no. I think that's another reason why. Again, if you want to watch anime dubbed, I understand, but here's my take. Now remember, I think anime is art, right? When someone makes art, there is art done in its original form, in its original composition, and there is a vision the artist had when creating that piece. I feel like to truly get that vision the artist intended, you want to try and consume the art in its original form. Pause. Let me check, make sure everything is recording okay. good. Well, we're gonna stop soon. Yeah, you want to consume that art in its original form. So with anime, its original form is in Japanese. So I feel like to truly get the vision of the creators, of the artist's work, you should watch it in Japanese. At least that's my thought process for that. Not everyone sees anime as art. They just see it as entertainment, so I guess it's perfectly fine for them to just do what they want. Nice. She really does say why you. Ugh, crap. I need to get back up there. So yeah, cause I noticed. Cause now I want to rewatch Death Note. Because I think I watched it dubbed the first time. And now I'm wondering what type of voice acting, what type of inflection, what type of other meanings may I have missed because I watched it dubbed. Because when you're watching it subbed, sometimes even then, oh goodness, it's so annoying. Even then the translation doesn't do justice to what is being expressed. Japanese is such a artful language. I'm actually trying to learn Japanese now, and they have so many different writing styles for different reasons, for different for different things. It is a lot. So like I'm sure there's probably plenty I'm missing because I don't speak Japanese. So I'm hoping by learning it, maybe eventually I can start watching Japanese anime without the subtitles and get like a more full experience. Because again, I see it as art, and I want to consume the vision the creators intended. I want to see what they want to share with the world. Luckily we do have sub, but again, if you listen to anime dubbed and then watched it subbed, you could probably tell the difference in certain words. Like I noticed that. I know a couple of Japanese words, and sometimes I'll be listening to Japanese and then reading the subtitle, and I'm just like, that's not an exact translation to what they said, because they said a word I'm familiar with, but it was not in the translation. It could be contextual things potentially, but I know what I heard. So where is it? You know, things like that. So yeah, I'm trying to learn Japanese now, and it's great because it's funny now going back to anime. And recognizing some of the words I learned in my lessons. For example, I learned konbanwa yesterday. That means good evening. And I was watching an episode of Banana Fish, and one of the characters said that. I was just like, there it is. I know what that means. I learned this yesterday as well. Jana or jane, which is like goodbye. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I know that phrase. I know that word because Ash used it. It's great. It's crazy. It's really fun, actually. Being able to recognize these words. But yeah, it's really fun. But that's why I like watching subbed. I prefer sub. And besides the voice, oh my gosh, those voice acting. I don't know what it is about dubbed. When they do dubbed, we're gonna stop now. When they do dubbed, just the translation, the inflections, the emotion, everything changes compared to when you're doing it subbed. Just something about Japanese voice acting is just, it's so different compared to English. Not that English voice acting can't be good. I've watched plenty of shows where English voice acting is perfectly fine. Not in anime, but in like a regular TV show, like Invincible or Justice League Unlimited or some of the Batman movies I watch. Voice acting, perfectly fine. Love it. But Japanese voice acting is something else. The only shows I've seen that are like comparable is Invincible and Castlevania. And probably Avatar: The Last Airbender. Those are the only ones that are like comparable to the level of emotion, effort, and passion Japanese voice actors put into these shows. Like, they put their whole soul into it. There's one actor I really like, Kentin Suda. He voice acts a bunch of people I know from. He did Nanami. He does Joker in Fire Force. He does a character in AOT. Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. And when he was voice acting Nanami, he actually almost cried because he's trying to develop those emotions so that it matches the emotions that Nanami was going through at that point. There's another one. The voice actor for Yuji in JJK. There's a scene where Yuji is on the ground. He's like scratching the floor, having a mental breakdown. And he's like, Shine, saying he should die now, just him right now. And you now have, it was a reel on Instagram. You have that scene of Yuji on the ground, scratching at the floor, having a breakdown. And then you cut up and you have the film of the VA doing the exact same thing that Yuji was doing. That's how much passion, that's how much effort these people put in to these jobs. Not saying English actors don't do that, but like I don't hear it as much in English voice acting. I don't know what it is. Again, not saying they can't do it, they definitely can. But Japanese voice actors consistently are just at that level of just so much passion. It is a whole different experience listening to anime with Japanese audio. It is a wonderful experience. So like, if you only do dubbed, try out sub one day. Now if you have like a learning disability where it's like really hard for you to read or whatever, that's one thing. I get that. You don't have to worry about it. But like, if you have no problem, but you just like to do dub for whatever reason, just try sub one day and listen to the Japanese voice acting. Plus, you can pick up on some Japanese that way. And that's always fun. So now, because like now I can walk around and say a bunch of Japanese terms because of anime. It's really fun. So yeah, that's just my take on it. It's art. So I like to consume it as close to its intended form so I can enjoy the vision the artist intended. That's what I want. But, you know, not everyone's a weirdo like me. All right, so we're making some really good progress finally. I think next time we come back, we're going to travel this way and look around what's over there. It seems like there might be a little something over here I can go up to as well. So we'll probably do that first, and then we'll kind of come down and go to the Bridge of Evil. And hopefully we can figure out that whole double jump thing. I might do a quick Google search to figure out what that's about. That'll be for next time. Alright, so that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next playthrough. Bye-bye.